Welcome to the Cheap Seats. I'm W. Dell, and this is the Standard. First episode, first ever, and it's gonna be the pilot, and it's gonna take flight because we're gonna keep making episodes because there's so much to talk about. For no other fact that it's gonna be a bunch of quality minds that are gonna come here and we're gonna grasp topics, especially sports related. Sports is like one of my good friends like say, sports is a way of life. When I say that in the sense that sports brings people who have nothing in common to places they meet at they would never have met at. You know what I mean? Sports brings people together, and it shows that commonness, you know, because it comes from a factual place. When I say that, a mathematical place where you're gonna have a winner and a loser, you're gonna have a constant. And that's what we're gonna be talking about. Constants, because that's what we have with the facts. Now, I wanna start off by saying big rest in peace, shout out to the legendary, great Mean Gene Okerlund, WWF renowned, WCW renowned announcer and broadcaster, and I could go on and on about how great Mean Gene was and how he influential he was in so much of our lives and how many people knew him. And when he passed today, you seen those just. He was just on the timeline, and you'll see Mean Gene, well deserved. Mean Gene Okerlund, 76 years old. We're gonna start this off with. We're gonna talk about some things. A couple things happened, quickly today. I'm gonna try to get this out as soon as possible. But AB, Antonio Brown, Steelers All-Pro wide receiver. One of the top wide receivers in the game. And when we talk about the wide receiver position, we talk about, this is the most, we like to put the word diva to use when we talk about players, needy players or whatever, divas. But, he is one of those guys. And, the whole situation to me is not as perplexing, because when you look at it, AB been there for a while. And even before he got there, the Steelers have had a history of having quality, big-time wide receivers, and then they be able to let them go because the Steelers make their players expendable. We know that for years. If you become a free agent with the Steelers and you think you're worth anything above what they think you are, you get the bricks. And that's what the Steelers do. The Steelers send guys packing. There's other organizations like that. Successful organizations at that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying what they do. And, like I said, we're going to talk about, when we talk about these topics, we're just going to go right at it. We're not going to be biased. We're going to be unbiased. We're going to be unfiltered. We're going to be unbaited. And we're going to just tell it like it is. But the Steelers, they have the Le'Veon Bell situation going on, right? You got Le'Veon Bell sitting out whole season. They missed the playoffs. We know the deal. We know what happened. We just saw what happened. We don't need me to repeat it to you. You guys know what happened. So now, Le'Veon Bell's done. AB, like I said, AB been here. When I say he been here, he wasn't here for Plexico Burress and Santonio Holmes, but he knows about those guys. Those guys were jettisoned and they were walked. None of them stayed there. You go down the line. Mike Wallace. Later on his buddy Emmanuel Sanders. None of them survived. Only Hines Ward. He's the only one that survived, the good guy. And we know Antonio's not the good guy, so he's not going to survive for that. So, he started acting like a fucking nut. He started doing his thing. He goes on IG. He gets with his buddy James Harrison. James Harrison, he already hates the Steelers. He went to play for the Patriots, in spite of his coach and the organization. He went to go play for the Nemesis. So, and then he didn't play again. So, obviously, it probably hasn't been Girl Scout cookies since with those guys, all in the same room or having a hug-a-thon. I doubt it. So I'm not saying I know, but AB, the writing, probably he's writing on the wall. Maybe he wants to leave before they get rid of him. They got this kid behind him, JJ Schuster, Juju Schuster. Juju's a serious guy, He as soon as AB heard Juju got MVP, they said that it was reported maybe 15 minutes, they said 20 minutes after Juju was given team MVP, they said AB had his little boom, his meltdown right after that. So, he probably, hey, AB, man, he got on IG, he got with Harrison. Harrison was interviewing him. Harrison could barely speak. It was like, oh, man, James. James, man. Fuck. James is out there interviewing, Oh, man, I should talk, right? But James, man, nobody understood. Oh, man. Oh, James sounded like he was on Punch-Out, Like he was one of the characters on Punch-Out. Oh, man. But you got Big Ben there, Le'Veon there. You got other guys there, Decker talking. He's talking about what's going on. Everybody, it's just, everything is just overflowed. Everything's just gone over the top. It's like the beer, the sodas just kept getting poured, or the beer kept getting poured in the cup. And here we are, man overboard. And B saying he want to get traded. He probably will get traded. I read somewhere that they're not gonna take a serious cap hit if they get rid of him the right way. So, unlike the Giants can't cut Eli. A Giant fan told me that they can, but they can, but they can't. It won't be a financial, it won't be a brilliant financial plan if they did. It's not probably the best move for them, so. The Giants are in a situation where they have to probably play this quarterback one more time, one more go-around. And, the same people are going to, most likely, the same thing's going to happen. You're not going to expect much. Who knows, man? We got plenty of time to think about it. They got the 5th pick in the draft. They're going to do what they do. That's all there is to figure out, because offensively, you get the line together. You got this super duper running back. I mean, it's right there. It's undeniable, like, how good that kid is. The Barkley kid is ridiculous. You got him. You got Beckham. Rock and roll. You get your line together, offensively, whatever. We'll see. But at the end of the day, their whole thing is the quarterback. Everything's it's like waiting for Machado, waiting to see if they're gonna have, if they're gonna get Eli back and they're gonna bring him back in here. So, I'm gonna be there if they do. I'm gonna be. I will. I'm gonna love it. They should have had a quarterback, man. They should have had the quarterback last year, but we're not. Barkley's great, though. Barkley's great, guys. He's great. Saquon. I said his name. Said his name, like he was Beyonce. Saquon. All right, happy. Let me stop, man. But since we don't go there, we can talk about the Jets a little bit too. The Jets, on the other hand, they have their quarterback, right? But the Jets is about to do some dumb shit again. Some moronic, plutonic, bubonic, retarded shit. They're gonna go hire a McCarthy. There are people who want McCarthy. Joe wants McCarthy. A lot of people want Mike McCarthy. But I'm like, to me, why you want this guy? Why would you want a McCarthy? Sure, he's got the championship, but you got Rodgers. Rodgers kicked his ass all up down the field. He didn't, when I say that, Rodgers is going in the huddle. Rodgers changed plays on McCarthy. He constantly changed plays on him. Like, was any given Sunday. He did whatever you wanted with Coach McCarthy. Coach McCarthy was fired in the middle of the season. Guys who are respected, guys who produce, guys who are worth anything, they don't get shit canned, a week after Thanksgiving. And that's what happened to Coach McCarthy. You know why? Because he's the fucking Rodney Dangerfield, motherfucker. He was the Rodney Dangerfield of Wisconsin. You know, whatever he's accomplished, knowing how he didn't get respect. The management didn't respect him. We know the quarterback didn't respect him. And the players laughed at him. The other guys didn't respect him. So we're going to bring him to the Jets, a team who already gets no fucking respect. Excuse my language. A team who gets no respect. We're going to bring him in there. And then we're going to set those dominoes up for failure again. I mean, if they get the guy, I'm not going to say a word. You want to get McCarthy? You go get Mike McCarthy. But I'm just sitting here, you know, Aaron L. Jean, you know, W. Goodell. I'm sitting right here. I know if you hire this guy, it's not going to be a good look. The media, these guys are going to eat him alive, like the quarterback in Green Bay did. Don't fuck with that. Leave it alone. You know, you got other guys. You know what? To me, the Jets are already screwed up. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna poke jokes over there at the blue side. But at the end of the day, you got incompetence in Florham Park. Okay? Because you fire Todd Bowles, a guy who lost 3 years in a row, and he had 4 seasons here. You want to get rid of him? That's fine. So be it. But the guy who brought him in here, who came here the same day as him, he should go too. He should go too. Why is he here? He's sticking around. Why? So he can draft another Hackenberg, or whoever he gonna pick up, whoever he gonna have. Who is he gonna get? Everybody, Maccagnan's done everything he's done except for the little trade with Donald. Any of us could have did that trade with Donald. I think these guys that work on my job who would have made the trade with Donald. You know, for Donald and for the pick with the Colts. The Colts made out too. The Colts got 3 picks. The Colts got like 2 or 3 extra picks with that. All those guys are starting. I think they have 4 picks, and all of them are starting in the playoff game this Sunday. A playoff game in Houston. A playoff game I believe they can win. And we're going to talk about that later, though. So I don't really like, you going to get, the coach should be gone. I mean, the general manager should be gone. Maccagnan shouldn't even be there, but he's there. You know, it's funny, you let, you get, this is the guy who gave the coach the parts. And then when the coach fails with these ingredients, he gets to backtrack and just blame it on him. But it's bullshit to me. They should have been gone together. Leonard Williams, what did he do? What has he done? That's Maccagnan's. What has he done? He's on a contract here. What has he done? I remember he was coming out there, Leonard Williams, the best player in the draft. You know? What has Leonard Williams done? I remember he was coming out, everybody was going crazy. Leonard Williams, the best player in the draft. We got him at 6. It's a steal, dude. Man, that motherfucker ain't shit. They got us again, guys. Yeah, we got swindled. Anyway, moving on. Jets gonna sit here and talk about the Jets. We're not gonna do that, man. None of y'all do. I don't even deserve that. Probably what? 8 out of the 10 people listening to this shit don't give a shit about the Jets anyway, and I don't blame you guys. You guys ain't on our boat. You know, God bless us. Just worry about us. Pray for us. Please. Us Jet fans, you know. Pray for us all. Nick, Met, you know, pray for those people. You know, I'm not a Met fan. But anyway. But, you know, when we talk about fandom, this is the thing I want to talk about is, when we go back to what we were talking about always, is we're talking about fandom. And, you know, my thing is, a lot of people, you know, I have a lot of failure teams. I'm a New York Knicks fan. I'm a New York Jet fan, as I spoke on about earlier. You know, God bless me. You know, I like the Yanks. You know, so you know they got a couple of championships in my lifetime. You know, but the thing about me is, when it comes to sports is so crucial to me. I don't need to be sitting there watching team like, yeah, that's my team. I just need to watch the game. You know, I love the game. You know, I just love watching the game. I love the competition, and I love the constantness of it. You know, the consistency of it, rather. I love how it's going to be that winner and that loser. 99% of the time at least. It's going to be a winner and a loser. You know, there's no judge, you know. Well, there's refs, but there's no real, like, you know, I don't like that shit with judges and, you know, votes and all that. Nah. It's the game. You do this, or more times than I do it, you win. And that's what I like about. That's what I love about the game. That's why after my team gets eliminated, I could keep watching the playoffs. Or I could keep watching whatever I gotta watch because I'm not gonna go to the corner and cry because I don't come for only my team. My team is a part of it too. If my team's in it, it'll be more than me, no question. But most of the time, my bum teams are not in it, so I can still watch it from afar and really get an unbiased view of these great competitions, these spectacles. And that's what I love about, sports. And that's why I say it's a way of life. There's the spectacle of it, the competitiveness, the grand scheme of things. And the conclusion, after the climax to the conclusion, to the end, and to the satisfaction of, being a part of it. Sometimes they take you on a great ride in these games. Sometimes they suck. And at the end of the day, it's just a game. It is, but it keeps some of us sane. Keeps some of us sane. But sometimes I think a lot of us take it way too far. And me, that's why I say I could always sit there and I could judge my team. I could take criticism of my team. I don't care. As long as you tell the truth. And when you're telling the truth, it doesn't matter where it's coming from. As long as it's the truth, it's good. It's cool in sports. But when people talk about, just like anything else in this world that's become a thing, is the facts have become, not as important as they should be. And, when I say that, I mean that in the sense that the facts take a back seat to what we like, what we care about, what we're attracted to, like what the facts take, And when I say that, I mean, and then when you use sports like celebrities, certain celebrities, people can't say anything about them. Oh, people crazy over the celebrity, like they know, like the celebrity did time with them or something. Like the celebrity stopped them from getting shanked in the joint, That's how people act with this, And you're like, damn. You don't know this guy, chill out, I know I like this, people I like too. But, it's just entertainment, And at the end of the day, no matter how, we always see us go crazy, but, it's just entertainment, But like I said, it brings a lot of people together. And it opens a lot of space and doors, But, yeah, so I'm gonna really be on your ass. You're gonna come to the standard, to the program, and we're gonna have fun, And I'm not gonna take a lot of bullshit. Like what we're gonna do is we're gonna tell it like it is, and when you do, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that motherfucker's telling that's true. Like like a friggin' a Cavs fan will be like, who's still a Cavs fan? I was like, they suck. We're gonna tell it like it is. I can sit here like I said, I was killing the Jets. I kill the Jets all day. They got me tight. They about to do some dumb shit. Oh man, I'm gonna have them Giant fan. Giant fan gonna be telling me something every morning after that. Oh God, yo, y'all tripping, man. Don't hire McCagnon, man. Yo, the Jets are interviewing Adam Gase. I seen that earlier. Oh man, yo, Adam Gase. The Dolphins just canned him. What are you doing? What are you gonna do that for? Why? Adam Gase, why? For what? Yo, why would you hire the Dolphin coach, the guy who failed in Miami? Like, I don't like, how does this make sense? How did I get, McCagnon's gonna do that? And you guys are cool. I'm looking in this, and I'm looking on the book today. I'm on Facebook today. I seen people there like, McCagnon, a lot of people didn't like it, but a lot of people were okay with McCagnon. And that shit, that was something to me, I didn't understand that. When it was Idzik, they ran Idzik out of here, baby, and justfully so. Get him out of here, yo. Get him out of here, yo. Get Idzik out of here. Right. But so why is McCagnon? You hated Bowles that much that we forgot that McCagnon was trash rap, that he was garbage, that he was a fucking coach. Yo, he's a coaster. Matter of fact, and then McCarthy's a coaster too. Yo. fucking Rodgers throws fucking shoulder pads at McCarthy. Fuck him. But we gonna hire these guys. Would you come on, guys? You see what I'm saying? Like, would you hire him? Why? Why? You know, you ask that question and people like, well, why? Why? I don't understand, yo. The Jets, it's cool. I mean, I've been watching. I listen to sports radio, fucking watch sports, all that stuff, man, for a long time, man. It's 85, 86, 87. Little baby, yo. Fan came out 88, all that. I've been on it. And I have a lot of friends who like it too, like shit like that too. People. Over the years met people, you meet people who are like you. So when I say that to say this. I don't really let the end game bother me as I might have. Definitely not as much as I might have 10 years ago or 20. And, when you were a kid, forget it. Those games were crushing. Teach you about life, man. Teach you about disappointment, man. For real. As silly as it may sound, like I say, it's a way of life. Sports is a way of life, yo. They be saying basketball is like ball is life. Sports is a way of life, yo. You and woman like the same team is on. But anyway, yeah. So had a great time today. We're gonna get up. We're gonna talk later. We got a lot going on. We got a lot going on. There's so many coaching vacancies, all these coaching jobs. This coaching carousel is just, like techno, So we're gonna see what happens. There's so much going on. January, New Year's come. We got playoff games every weekend. We got, a lot of stuff going on. College ball, we talk about the NBA, we still waiting for Manny Machado and Harper. See where those guys are gonna go, what they gonna do. We're gonna talk about a lot. Looking forward, and hopefully, every episode's gonna be better than the last one, and that's gonna be the goal. That's what the standard's gonna be. The standard is gonna be consistency and paying attention to detail, thoroughness, and any other stuff we can get to. So. Anyway, thank you. I'll see you next time.